guys, welcome to today's video. I just got back from Costco. I had to return some meat because the meat that I bought it was actually rotten when I opened it, and it was before like the best before date. So I returned it. They're always super great with returns. And I picked up a box of stuff. I'm gonna show it to you. Yeah, I took a bit of a break during December making videos. I just felt like I needed to take some time off just because being creative can be tough, and it was really, really great. I hope you all had a great holiday season. I know it is now the middle of January. I feel like time is just going by so quickly. I am feeling like I am kind of getting out of this like fog almost. And I feel like I'm coming out on the other side, which is really great. And I feel like I'm ready to start making regular content again. So I will be coming out with videos on Thursdays again. And that makes me really happy because I still love doing YouTube. So I haven't been the most consistent in the last like year and a half. And I mean, after my son was born, it was kind of like a big game changer for me. So anyway, I'll show you what I got from Costco, and then I'll show you my new apron here. And it's super cute. I love it. When I put it on, I feel like it's like I'm in like mom homemaking mode. I know that sounds so weird, but like just makes you feel like super cute and stuff. I love it. Okay, so here's my box. This is so sad. This was $100. I got some whipped cream. We like to have pancakes and waffles often. Such an easy meal. I got these sweet buns. I have another pack over there. We usually get those for like lunches and stuff. I got some potatoes. I always find that potatoes are a good price at Costco. And then strawberries. Do you want to guess how much these strawberries were? Put your guesses in the comments below and I'll let you know how much they were. It's just not fun. Got a bag of apples. I find apples are actually a decent price at Costco. Bacon, and then a pork loin. We actually chopped this up and we'll use this throughout the month. So it's definitely worth it. I think this is $30. So this was the meat that was rotten in my fridge. So I took it back, got a new one. We chop it up, store it in the freezer, and just take it out when we need to throughout the month, so it saves us a lot of money. Anyways, that's kind of like my little Costco haul. It's not much, but it's food that we need. If you are wanting to know like how we budget our groceries and everything, I kind of made like a grocery budget video, and so you guys can actually check that out up here. And I kind of give you a rundown of how we do our groceries, especially now with everything being so expensive. But yeah, here, I'm gonna show you my new apron I got. I got it off of Amazon. And it is so cute. Okay, let's see if I can get a full, I don't know if you can get a full picture of it, but it crosses in the back and it is this kind of like reddish brown color. It goes down to my knees. This is a size small, it has awesome pockets, and it kind of just makes me feel like, I don't know, more of like a mom. I don't know what it is. I really love it. I find it super cute, and it protects all of my white shirts that I like to wear, so that's a plus. But yeah, anyways, I'm actually just about to get started making the kids lunch since we are back now. So I'm gonna do that, and then I really wanna share some of my intentions that I wanna do this year as a mom, just to create a bit more of just being more intentional with my kids and my home. Share those in a minute here, but yeah, I'm gonna make lunch for the kids, and then I'll sit down and chat with you guys. Okay, so the kids are having their quiet time. My youngest is finally taking a nap. He took a little bit to settle down. He is actually just transitioning to having 2 naps to 1 nap. So I think he's finally at that place at 18 months. So yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I did want to sit down and just talk about some ways that I'm trying to be more intentional like this year with my mothering and just like motherhood in general. I've noticed certain patterns in my life, and ultimately I want to create a more peaceful and stress-free home for my kids and for my family. Sorry, also really loving these glass cups. I got them for Christmas, They're so cute. I'll put the link down below for you guys. They're just special. Anyway, the first thing on my list here that I'm kind of trying to do this year is just realizing that when my babies need snuggling or hugs and they just need more of that, just need me to sit with them, that is productive. It's not taking me away from more important work. That is the most important work, and building that bond with your children is going to set the foundation for the rest of their lives, and it is important, and it is work, and you are doing something productive, if that makes sense. I feel like a lot of time I'd be like, oh, they just need extra snuggles today. Like, I feel like I have so much to do. I have so much to get done. Your kids need you. They just want you. They want that security. They want that safe place, and snuggling them more than normal on a day maybe they're not feeling very well, or even just on a good day and they just want to sit with you. And that can be for babies, that can be for older kids as well, but it's just really important for you to just be with them. Okay, another one that I kind of wrote down for this year is just to be more intentional with listening to them and hearing what they have to say, whether that's something that they find important to them or they want to talk about how they're feeling. I just find that for me, I know that I want to feel heard, and your children want to feel heard also. And just because that their issues, or that they may not know how to communicate properly, they want to feel heard as well, and they want to feel seen. And I think just taking that time to stop what I'm doing and give them my full attention when they are talking to me, because sometimes I'm like, yeah, you know, like, oh, I need to get this thing done or whatever. And of course there's a time and place, but just to make sure that they're feeling heard. Also, one thing that I just kind of want to continue with my kids is not filling up our schedule and not always being on the go. Just making sure that we're having a lot of quality time together, but not creating such a full schedule where we feel stressed out, or I feel stressed out. I know when I am really busy with a lot of things, that's not when I'm thriving. That's not when my kids are thriving. And when we have time to just be at home and to just kind of slow down, I feel like that's when we really get that awesome quality time together. Okay, this one's actually been a really tough one for me, because for me, when I need to focus on something, I need to give it my full attention for me to get it done. If you don't know this about me, I was diagnosed with ADHD about 1.5 years ago, and so for me, multitasking is difficult, and especially when I'm trying to focus on something, I need to spend a lot more energy doing that to get that task done, if that makes sense. So interruptions have always been hard for me, and one thing that I'm trying to kind of relearn or to implement more is that interruptions are a part of God's plan, and that is okay. And I think sometimes I'm like just so focused on something that when I do get interrupted, I want to be meeting that interruption with grace and love and not frustration, if that makes sense. This one I find like really, really good is just for me to be more aware of how I'm communicating. And this can be not only for my kids, but it can be for my husband as well. I'm just so focused on something or wanting to get something done that I can, not communicate in the most gracious and loving way. And I think that I want to be implementing just awareness of how I'm saying something, my tone of voice, know that it does affect others. It affects my kids, it affects my husband. And if I'm frustrated or stressed or not communicating properly, then that affects everybody. That I'm responsible for my own actions, and so I want to be able to communicate better with those around me. Okay, and the last one here is just letting go of the expectations that I put on myself. I know for me, I'm really hard on myself. I put a lot of expectations on me. I'm homeschooling, I'm a stay-at-home mom, I have a lot of responsibilities, I have 3 kids, and I love being creative, and I put a lot of expectations on me to be good at everything or just to have it all together. And the truth is, no one has it all together. We are all in the same boat in the sense that we are doing the best we can on a daily basis. I think sometimes I can be like, oh, like you should have done that better, or you should have been more consistent with that. But I think we all just do the best we can, and that's okay. It's okay to rest sometimes. It's okay to work hard sometimes. And for me to always have this expectation like, oh my gosh, my house needs to be clean all the time. Honestly, your kids really aren't gonna remember that. Things like that. Because I have found that I'm like, okay, I need to have everything tidy, everything clean all the time. And so I'll spend so much energy just making sure things are always tidy, but then I'm losing on that quality time with my kids because I'm cleaning so much. So time to tidy and clean together, or to do it a little bit later on in the day when things aren't going to get messed up. Because right now, like my 18-month-old, like he just throws everything around, and just like if there's a bin full of stuff, he's going to dump it. Like that's just how it is. Like look at the surfaces in my home, and my home is not clean by any means right now, and that's okay because I was doing what I needed to do in that moment, and that's okay. So that's kind of really what I wanted to share in today's video, is that if you're kind of struggling, you're feeling kind of like run down in motherhood and are looking to kind of be more intentional with things. One, I know I'm not perfect and I'm not going to be perfect at all these things, 100%. I know I fail on a daily basis, but at the end of the day, I think when we make these conscious decisions to change behaviors that we have maybe struggled with in the past, and you know, for our kids to see that we are trying to work on ourselves, I think that's super important. I hope that you found this video really encouraging. If you have any questions about today's video, let me know in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really looking forward to getting back into making consistent videos for you guys, because I truly do love doing YouTube, but it's just been a season, you know, and there's a season for everything, and I'm thankful that all of you stuck around. And if you haven't subscribed already, I hope that you do so, and yeah, we'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.